Hello everyone, you are welcome to video 3 of our series on online business mastery. This is part of the series I'm doing to break down my ebook, Your Ultimate Guide to Making Money Online. And in this video, we are going to learn about why many people fail online businesses. Okay, why do people quit if people are really making money online? Why are some losing and others making it? Okay, are these scams, as people say they are they designed to deliberately get people to lose money and others to win and all that? Okay, so I'm going to explain all those stuff, but I'll start with my story. Okay, let me start with what happened to me. So I started my online business journey in 2014. I started with Forex. So I saw this advertisement on campus, went to learn about Forex. After a few weeks, I just quit. I didn't take any proper action. Okay, so I quit Forex. Then later on, I knew somebody who I really respected, and I still respect him anyways. He's a wonderful man of God, and he told me about network marketing. I was like, why not, Charlie? I'm looking for a way of making extra income. So I followed him, went for a presentation, signed up for the opportunity. It was about 40 Ghana cedis, okay, or 30 Ghana, 40. So I started the business. I struggled to sell the products. I didn't get any team member. In fact, I struggled to get anybody to join the business. It was very, very painful. You know, I got a lot of teasing and all those stuff. So I quit that one too. Now, there was this guy I knew from afar who I was chatting a lot on WhatsApp, and he was a business guy, and he knew I was also business minded. So one day he was there and told me that, Charlie, there's this network marketing opportunity I can join, and this time around there are no products. And I didn't know about the industry like that. So I followed him, signed up and all that, and guess what? It was a scam. Okay, that's what we call a pyramid scheme. No products, it's illegal, and it's designed for you to only make money by referring others. Okay, there are no products to sell to make income aside recruiting. So that was my first experience with what a scam is. Okay, now I only got to find out that it was a scam years later. So anyways, I was like, you know what, I tried network marketing, it didn't work. I tried Forex the first time, it didn't work. But this Forex, it seems to be legitimate. I just didn't give it enough attention. So I was like, let me try it again. 2015, I gave it a try again, and guess what? I lost my money. Okay, this time I put in dollars and all that. Okay, I used some of my chop money to start it, and it didn't work. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to do anything online business. So I became anti-online business. I was very, very submissive towards anybody who does online businesses or introduces other people to online businesses. In fact, I remember around that time, somebody was trying to introduce me to, I think, 𝙊𝙆𝙎𝙎 or so. The way I spoke to him, he didn't even like it. I really discouraged him. Okay. Then, as time went on, I engaged more in online and in offline businesses, traditional businesses, partnerships, and all those stuff. And all of them failed. So I landed in big debt. But even before I landed in debt, a friend of mine told me about a cryptocurrency opportunity, and me, Charlie, I didn't know anything about cryptocurrency, but I felt like he said you just need 100 Ghana. I can sacrifice my 100 Ghana B, okay, and try it and see what will happen. It was a scam. It was an online cryptocurrency investment, but it was a scam. Okay, so that's what I keep telling people, that you must learn to differentiate between what a scam is and what a legitimate business is. Okay, and I'll talk about all those stuff in the next episode, how to identify scams and how to know what is legitimate. Okay, so fast forward 2017 again, I'm in debt. I'm about to start my national service. What do I do? How do I clear up all my debts? How do I get any form of financial freedom, of time freedom? Okay, so that if I want to do ministry or I want to do anything like that would not demand me having to work the whole week. Okay, is there a way out? So later on, a friend told me about another network marketing opportunity. I was not interested. I was not interested. I was like, guy, I'm not interested in this thing. And she was like, oh, it's a good one. This one is different from the ones you have done. And I showed her, I said, look, I've tried this thing before. It didn't work. And she still has a chance to show people that this guy didn't believe in network marketing. He didn't believe in online businesses. He didn't believe in anything that had to do with an unconventional way of doing stuff. I didn't believe in the online business industry again. Okay, I was now more focused on the traditional. So in the process of all these things, okay, I gave it a try. I mean, you're in debt, what do you do? I gave it a try, and this time around, I made my first 6 figures online. Now, the funny thing is that I spent almost 2 years out of the 4 years I was doing this business, okay? I spent almost 2 years out of that abroad. I was not in Ghana. Yes, I was making money in Ghana. So what changed? How come this time around I saw success even when the entire situation was against me, where I was not around to do the business actively? How was I still able to make money? What changed? What changed was my personal development. What changed was that I started learning. What changed was that I went through training. And that is what many people miss. They treat online businesses as if it's just this thing where you can just start and just make it anyhow. No, you must go through training. Okay, you must go through some form of development, learn new stuff, because you see, many of these online businesses, what it takes to learn them is not far different from you being able to get familiar with some platforms. It's like the way you can use Facebook anyhow, the way you can use some platforms so easily. It's the same with online businesses. You just have to learn, how does the business work? What does it take to earn? How did some people get their success? What can I do today that can help me to become like the person who is making at least 100 Ghana cedis to 1,000 Ghana cedis to 10,000 Ghana cedis every single week, every single month, every single year? Okay, so I'm going to talk about why people fail online businesses. Okay, so the next slide we'll talk about some statistics. Okay, now 90% of entrepreneurs fail in their first year. Okay, 9 out of every 10 startups is likely to fail within its first year. So I always tell people that it is not the funding that you get that will make you succeed in business. It's not where you started your business. Okay, it's like as if it happens. All right, for example, one time in America they increased the minimum wage. Now many businesses collapsed. I'm talking about the small businesses. All right, now anything can happen to you, but the reason why people fail is it's not that hard to find out, and I'll explain further. Okay, 93% of network marketers quit, 99% of forex traders lose their money, 96% of affiliate marketers never make a sale, 90% of real estate agents never sell a single property, 80% of stock traders, I did hear 90% recently, fail. 97% of people who participate in those reality TV shows, TV3 and the rest, TV3 Mentor and the rest, they never make it in life. Like they never make it past a certain stage. Okay, if I should ask you the first Big Brother Africa, who are those who are doing it? You've forgotten most of them. We don't even know where they are. All right, 70% of graduates rarely get a job directly related to their field. I mean, somebody does history is now working in the bank. It's so common. All right, and only 5% get their dream jobs. Now, what is all these things I've shown you? Okay, it's called the principle of the vital few, also known as Pareto's rule. And I'm going to explain why people fail. You see, it's not, listen, you can succeed. The problem is you think that your failure is not your fault, or your failure is as a result of a certain system failure. All right, I'm going to explain all those things very soon. So the law of averages, okay, the 80-20 rule. Now, it's a rule that states that in life, in every certain and every activity, 80% will not be as successful as the 20%. And 80% of success will also come from just the 20% of your efforts. All right, so this will help you in your sales, time management, and resource management. I'm going to give you a very good example. Let's look at Accra Mall, for example. So many cars pass in front of Accra Mall, so many people pass in front of that place, but how many people come and buy? Just 20%, sometimes even less. Okay, it's a normal thing in business, it's a normal thing everywhere. So understand that whether you like it or not, 80% of people will not be as successful as 20%. That is how it's designed. I don't know why it happens that way. Look in your classrooms. Didn't you have a few people having the high marks and the larger people not having the high marks? It's a normal thing. Okay, in every organization there are just few people at the top who are making the big bucks, whilst the rest of the employees are getting something enough to come back to work the next day. It's a normal thing. Okay, about 94% of the world's wealth is controlled by just 5% of the world. You understand? I think about 5% of the world are billionaires also, I've forgotten, or less. I mean, the truth is that it's not going to be easy for everyone to be at the top. However, it's very possible that everybody can at least be having some level of success, and that's what I seek to show everybody how to have some level of success. Okay, because I know people who are not earning 10,000 Ghana cedis every month from online businesses, but they are earning 1,000 cedis every week or 1,000 cedis every month. It's a good win. I mean, you can win and make your money and finance other stuff. Okay, so there's no rushing. As in, if you're not making 10,000 cedis a month, you have failed visa. And again, success and all those stuff, they depend on a number of parameters. For example, I know somebody who joined a business, and the reason why she quit was that she wanted personal development. When she got it, she quit. She can say, I'm successful, I got what I wanted from the business. Do you understand? By the way, all the statistics I've shown you are observational stats. So please, don't go and quote me anywhere that I'm saying they are factual. They are observational from industry players. Like someone like me, I'm in various industries, I can say, oh, 90% of people I know are not seeing success. Do you understand? All right, so let's move on. Reasons why people fail online businesses. Number one, lack of personal development. You see, I'm going to share something with you that I want you to really think about. Why is it that school, it takes people about 18 years of their life to finish school and get a certificate and hopefully get a job? Some people also say 23 years of our lives. Let's say between age 1 all the way to about age 25. Okay, majority of people are going through all forms of schooling and all forms of educational and academic institutions just to get a paper called a certificate, which does not even guarantee that you get a high-paying job or a well-paying job. There's no guarantee. Yes, though, if the person fails in class 1, we feel that the person should study hard to go to class 2. So when the person goes to class 2 and fails, we say study hard again. We keep pushing this person and motivating the person until the person gets to this is secondary school. We tell the person that if you don't study hard, if you don't pass, what is your life? Or if you don't pass, you don't go to the university, right? Now, we are telling this person all these things, encouraging him, telling him that go and buy past questions, study with your friends, go for extra classes. How come you seem to know what it will take for someone to pass academically? Okay, but yes, when somebody fails in business, we feel therefore business is illegitimate. This has been something that I've been very concerned about for years. It's like you fail small now, or you're not seeing some level of success now, quit. That's how people do it. Just quit. It's not meant for you. Entrepreneurship is not meant for everybody because people fail. Yes, still, we forget that actually in school, 20% alone are those who are getting the high grades. The rest of the 80 are not getting enough grades or the high grades that others are getting. Do you understand? But we also feel that even if you're not part of the top 10, you can at least be part of the top 20, or at least everybody can get maybe the pass mark, but not the high mark. I don't know if you get me. My point is that it's like we know what it takes to succeed in school. What it takes to succeed in business is learning. It's the same thing. It's learning. It's not like as if business is this thing where you must be talented or have some God-given ability. No. Business is trade. Business is commerce. Business is solving a problem. Business is providing a solution. Business is about providing value. That's what business is. So you must learn how to go about it. That's where personal development comes, because school will not teach you everything. School is not meant to make you an entrepreneur. It's meant to make you an employee. When you're in class 1, class 2, and the rest, and they ask you what do you want to be in future, I hardly heard anybody say I want to be an entrepreneur or a YouTuber. Everybody says I want to be engineer, I want to be administrator, I want to be doctor, lawyer, and the rest. How often did you hear anybody say I want to be an entrepreneur? Okay, some people say I want to be rich. Obviously, yes, but to be an entrepreneur, it takes extra studies. It's not this, because entrepreneurship is challenging. Every day there are new challenges, and I'll show you some of the challenges you're going to face. Okay, so lack of personal development. If you don't develop yourself, if you want to be a doctor, what do? You go through practice. If you want to be an entrepreneur or a digital entrepreneur or an online business person, you must go through some training. Okay. Number 2, success coma. Some people, I've seen this a lot, they get some level of results, or they make some level of sales, make some profit, and they quit or they relax. Okay, and this one it's not our fault. It's something that many of us have. Okay, it's like school. You study to some point and you stop, or you get some level of results and you just feel the rest of the exams you just sail through. You don't study as hard as you did with the first papers, right? The next one is limiting beliefs. Okay, all of us have limiting beliefs about ourselves. We don't think we are good at sales. We don't think we are good at business. We don't think we are good communicators. We don't think we are good at many things, right? Limiting beliefs, that's where, that's a silent killer of online business people, because they start and they feel, nah, nobody will buy from me. My business will not go far. So I should be posting on social media. How people see me. Get rid of limiting beliefs. Okay, prejudging yourself or the opportunity before even taking the risk. This is where many people are. Ask so many people, why don't you start a business? Okay, why don't you start a business? You know you're going to hear from them. They all go like, I don't have the money. Okay, you have prejudged the opportunity. You can start any business without having to have, you don't need the money to start any business. Okay, and when I have this conversation with people, they're like, motivational talks and the rest, but that's the truth. Okay, sometimes you can borrow. Yes, I don't encourage borrowing, but sometimes you can borrow. I borrowed to start my last business that gave me success. Okay, sometimes you can sell other people's products, which is the easiest thing to do. Okay, sell other people's products, make money from that, and then start your own. Okay. You can also learn a high-paying skill where because some of the high-paying skills, you can learn them on YouTube, and you can get clients from that, and you can make money from that. Okay, and you can also start with an idea, get investors, and you are good to go. Do you understand? Stop prejudging this one. It will work for me. I'll not have time. What's the name? And all those stuff. Look, trust me. Shock yourself. Take a risk and shock yourself. Okay, take a risk and you now shock yourself that, hey, I've been able to make it in this business. Next one is neglecting support and guidelines. You don't read any books. You don't get any mentor. How do you expect to get enough support to succeed? Entitlement. Feeling that those around you should automatically support you. Your friends should buy your products. Your family should buy your products and all those stuff. Hey, you will fail fast. You will fail fast because most of us, our friends and family are not our buying audience. Okay, in business we build with strangers and we celebrate with friends. Never forget that. Fear of rejection, mockery, the unknown, and what people will say. After this one is the main reason why people never start. Like, what do people say about me? Hey, me graduate, see what I'm doing. Me, I did engineering. Me, I did this and that. See, me, I'm now a YouTuber. I'm now what? An affiliate marketer. I'm now a network marketer. I'm now into crypto. I'm now into like people think, hey, how people see me? All right, negativity. Okay, this is also another silent killer, especially in Africa. Africa has a lot of negative people. We think things will not work. It's like nothing will work. The system will not work. The government is bad. The alternative is worse. It's like nothing will work. That's how we have made things in Africa, especially in Ghana. It's like as if nothing works. So sometimes you hear those random questions. What happened to this? Where is this person? Why are they asking that question? Why? Sometimes it's genuine concern, but sometimes they are asking to make a mockery that don't try to take a risk, because if you take a risk, it won't go far. You see? So negativity. Next thing, listening to quitters and negative people. Yes, I quit this business. For example, me, when I was discouraging people about online businesses, those who listened to me and never took action, I don't know where they are. Do you understand? So people who feel, do you know why? I want to show you something. Do you know why people are negative? They are not learning. That's the thing. The reason why I now talk about online businesses is that I went and learned. I read books, watched videos, got mentors, and the rest. Did my master's research was in an online business. My master's research was about an online business. Yes, I did my master's research about online businesses, so that I will be knowledgeable about it and be sure that I'm telling people the right thing. Do you understand? So please, I beg you. Most quitters, the thing is, most quitters say, this is the truth. Number one, they have the potential of starting again and making it, but they don't know, because they stop learning. They think all they do is all there is. Number two is that they don't realize that their experience is also a unique experience. Yes, other quitters are there, but it's still a unique experience. Okay, and I've also seen other people who had quit, came back and made massive income. All right, so please, I was a quitter in the past, so why do I now talk about online businesses? Because I've learned from my mistakes. Next thing is treating your online business as a hobby. Another silent killer. You do it once in a while. You watch the videos once in a while. You read the books once in a while. Again, if you give online business the same attention you give to academics, you make it. Because you see, what it takes to make an online business, okay, what it takes to make it in any online business is about 3 to 6 months of focus. What it takes to make it in schooling is about 18 to 23 years of your life, passing various exams over and over again, and not only that, having to apply, get the right connections and the rest, and get some extra skills before you can get the right job that you're looking for. But in online businesses, it takes just 3 to 6 months of focusing on the business. Next thing is lack of patience to see yourself improve and the business grow. I've been talking about this. Okay, everything good takes time. That's why when people are starting their businesses, they're given about 3 to 5 years tax holiday. Why? So that they can grow enough and make enough profits. You too, give yourself enough tax holiday. Okay, don't just listen. If you want to really make it in any online business, 3 to 1 year. I'm giving you 3 to 1 year. Focus. Don't do any other thing. Just focus on that business and see what will happen. Okay. The next thing is expecting quick results, like a get rich quick scheme. So I told you that people are making 10,000 cedis every month. So you came to do some, and I am not earning 10,000 cedis every month. Meanwhile, maybe you earn 1 cedi. Meanwhile, you are now going through the learning process that those who are earning 10,000 cedis have already gone through. Okay, quick gratification, early results expectations will kill your business fast. Next thing is shiny object syndrome. People jump today, they are doing forex, tomorrow they are doing crypto, and now they are doing network marketing. Then they are doing affiliate. They are doing. If you do that, you will quit fast. Start with 3 to 6 months of focus, even after a year. Build it to a level where it's paying you consistently. Then you move. That's how it is. Stay in your comfort zone. Now, the comfort zone, I wrote about it in chapter 1. Okay, it's a place where nothing grows. It's a place where you are okay. It's a place where you think you've reached. Never be comfortable, because life is constantly advancing. If you have residual bills, then you should build residual income. Okay, lack of consistency. It's like the shiny object syndrome, but lack of consistency is more like you spend this week watching the videos, reading the book, then you stop. The next 3 weeks, then you continue. If you do that, you miss out on a lot. Imagine you go to class once every month or once every 3 months. How would you pass your exams? Do you understand? How would you understand what you are being taught? Okay, so be consistent. All right, give yourself some level of consistency, some schedule. I'm going to learn this every single day till I make it. Okay, lack of mentorship. Follow person with no road. If you don't do that, you struggle. You don't know it all. Don't think only Google and YouTube will teach you everything. Sometimes a mentor is good enough. Okay, indiscipline is similar to lack of consistency. Prejudging your success, I've spoken about that. Okay, little or no investment of time, capital, and attention. This one is the one that is very funny, because people would let's say get small money in business, and then they just, what's the name, spend it. I mean, relax, reinvest. You understand? It takes time. Okay, another thing is they spend maybe 30 minutes every week on their business. Look, try and spend any business you are doing, try and spend at least 2 hours every day, or even 1 hour Christ is enough. Okay, and you're not giving it enough attention. So today you're watching and next thing a notification comes now, you stop watching the video, you're going to look at another thing, please. It won't help you. Okay, the next thing is lack of motivation and determination. Another serious killer in online businesses. Then a fixed mindset. What many graduates have, they think they know it all. They think what they learned in school is enough. A fixed mindset. You know a fixed mindset? You are not reading books on any other subject. You are not attending seminars. You are not learning from a mentor. You are not learning enough about it, but you are always giving opinion about it. Okay? What happens is that your mindset is fixed. It puts you in this pomposity. You think you know. You think you can come to some conclusions. And when popular opinion agrees with you, hey, you think you are right. When everybody's saying, you think that you are right, know how to, you are not right. Okay? So please, I'm begging you, get rid of a fixed mindset and have an open mindset. Poor financial management, again, you make money, you spend it anyhow, you don't budget your income. What will happen is that you end up spending your capital. All right? And business and casa, your first few profits should be reinvested. All right? So let's move on. So some challenges you face: lack of understanding from families and friends, because obviously online businesses are not respected. Okay, limited devices. You may need a laptop or a high quality phone in some circumstances. Yes, it's true, because sometimes some platforms are there, or maybe there's some things you want to do and you need to download something, or the camera quality is not good enough for something you are doing. You know, it happens and all that. You may need to reinvest in your online business. I was talking about that. Your first sale may be the most difficult, and this is something that kills people before payday. Rather than they trying to get their first sale, they quit before payday. And when you do that, Charlie, you never experience what it actually meant to have success in that business. So what you do is that you start to blame people. You start to make it look like it's not your fault. Family and friends, they not support you and all those stuff. Please, it's not like that. Changing your mindset is gradual and painful. Yes. Especially for graduates. Now you see, I talk about graduates a lot. If you notice chapter 1 of the ebook, I try to dismantle the idea that school is ultimate. Like, because you went to school, you know it all. Okay? You must change your mindset. Listen, there is a world beyond what you see. If you didn't go to school to learn how to use your smartphone, if you didn't go to school to learn how to do a lot of things, I want you to understand that so many things you want to learn in life, you can learn them outside of school. So change your mindset, okay, about how money works. For example, don't think that because you're a graduate, money should just pay you high. Look, I was abroad, okay. I don't want to say some things here, but I saw people who had master's degrees, and I didn't see like the pay that they were getting. Like, I wasn't seeing what they were really getting. Like, I'm happy. You understand? I saw people in Ghana who had, let's say, just 1 degree or so, and they were even any higher. But I saw other people abroad who were working 2 jobs just to survive. My point is that don't think that, like, as in, you deserve money. You understand? You deserve money. You started this business, people should buy from you. No. Okay? That's one thing I do in chapter 1. I kill your entitlement. I ensure that you don't have entitlement. Okay? Another thing too is to understand how businesses work. Businesses work based on revenue, profit, sales. So if your company is not making sales, how do you expect them to pay you? You understand? And in Ghana, many people don't want to be in the sales department. So where is the money coming from? So many companies that people work for are in debt, but they don't know. So when the company is collapsed now, they'll say government or the managers or what's the name, this and that. Charlie, I beg you, understand how businesses work and how systems function. Okay, you must understand all these things. And the truth is that changing your mindset is actually gradual and painful. Like, accepting that nobody owes you in life is very painful. I'm telling you, it's very, very painful. Okay, so other challenges you face: you must overcome imposter syndrome, thinking that you're not good enough. Hey, see the way Kuku is presenting the thing, he's better than me. See the way Kuku has done his website, see the way he has done this, like, see the way this guy has done that. Hey, imposter syndrome will make you never take action. Okay, overcome your limiting beliefs as well. Negative environments will be difficult, because especially in Africa, everybody's complaining. Like, everybody's telling you that complain some. If you don't complain some, you are not normal. You understand? Everybody's telling you that nothing is going to work, and you must agree with them that nothing works. You know, you must, like, that's the thing. It's like as if it's like negativity is all around. Like, like, that's the conversation we have here. You know, for some of us, all we are hearing is always gossip. It's like you're never hearing ideas. That's the thing about, you know, when I was talking to a colleague at work about abroad, like staying abroad, and we're talking about some of the experiences that we had whilst we were abroad, and he was like, one thing he liked about where he stayed abroad was that anytime he went there, ideas came to mind because they're always talking about positives, like they'll do this, they'll do that, and last time this guy did this, that, like, and this one worked for him, that's what worked for them, and if you do this thing in Ghana, you can also earn from this. It's like ideas. Listen, let's be in an environment where they are full of ideas. Okay, negativity is too much, complaining is too much in this country, criticism is too much in this country, and the truth is that all these things lead nowhere. Okay, network and internet problems. I had to upload a video, it's taking so long. Sometimes you are done uploading the video and something else happens. Okay, losing some of your devices to thieves and damage. This is a very sad thing, right? Especially in the online business space, it's very, very painful. And impromptu events, yes, Africa has so many programs and all that. Today this person is getting married, tomorrow there is this funeral somewhere, and there's old students reunion and all those stuff. Impromptu events always happen in Africa. Okay, societal demands that will take your time. Yes, I've mentioned similar stuff. Okay, maybe you are staying with your parents, so they demand that you go and do certain things for them, so you're unable to focus. Overcoming inconsistency, discipline will take you far. That's all I can say. Discipline will take you far. So let's move on. How do you succeed in any online business? I've mentioned it over and over in some of the commentaries I was giving, but number one is do not joke with your personal development. Let it be the core of your daily activities. Every day ask yourself, what can I do today to make myself a better person tomorrow? Okay, number two is get one business and focus on it for about 6 months to a year. That was my problem. In one whole year, I did 3 different businesses and it didn't work for me when I first started. Okay. Number 3, be a consistent and a persistent learner. Never stop learning. You don't know it all. Today, Facebook is now meta something. Okay, metaverse or whatever. Anything can change. A platform can change. A system can change. Never stop learning. Never stop. Listen, I'm always learning. I'm always getting updated about the online space, digital space. Okay, and that's the thing about many entrepreneurs. They don't learn. When you go abroad and you see a CEO, it's likely that every month he has read a book on leadership, he has read a book on business ideas, he has read a book on advertisement. But you go to our local offices in Ghana, you meet a CEO who doesn't read any book, doesn't attend any proper seminar, doesn't have even the right environment around him. Every weekend he's going to bloom and he's going to chill. Like, at the end of the day, what's going to happen is that you have limited ideas and your thinking will be fixed. You think that you know it all. So when things are not working, you think that what I'm saying is what it is. So now the employee is the one who's pointing out to you that, oh boss, this thing you're saying, if you do it this way to work, but you're saying that what I say no. Do you see? So please be a persistent and a consistent learner. Then the next one is let YouTube and Google be your regular libraries. Okay. Again, not all the information is there, but a lot of information is there. And sometimes you can even find your mentor on those channels. So please use them a lot. If you need any information, just ask, how do you do this to come up? Okay. Get a mentor. All right. Pay for courses. Obviously, some of the information that you are looking for is well structured in a course. So sometimes I pay for a lot of courses and I learn from them. Okay. Avoid success coma. Your first sale does not mean much. 10,000 cedis a month does not mean much. 50,000 cedis a month does not mean much. 100,000 cedis a year does not mean much. Actually, listen, there is so much wealth to be created on the internet that I've already showed you that in Ghana alone, $88 billion passes through the Ghanaian economy every single day. So 100,000 Ghana cedis is not even great. And I'm not saying that desire so much money. I'm just saying that never relax. Like, I made 10,000, so I'm okay. No, don't relax. Make more. Okay, because you see, in chapter 1, I discussed that one desire you should have is to be resourceful and to be independent. Okay, and I also spoke about the desire to help others. If you really want to help other people, you want to be able to see your nation develop, you want to be able to care for the street children, help your church and all those things, 10,000 cedis a month will not be enough. If you're thinking about your family, thinking about the future of the nation, even thinking about your children who are yet to give birth to or who have given birth to, their future, 10,000 cedis today is not enough, because in the future, hostel fees will not be anything less than 5 figures. School fees will not be anything like less than 5 figures. So why not make more than enough so that you can save and invest it for the future? Okay, I always tell my friends that when you're making money, think speculatively. Think about, what if an opportunity comes for me to go abroad right now? Which money will I use? You realize that I have squandered the 5,000 cedis a month. Okay, so never relax. Okay, embrace challenges. Yes, embrace them. They will come. Embrace them. How do you embrace them? Learn about how to go around it. Okay, how do you embrace them? Take your time. Look at the challenge very well and see what you can do for that moment and move. Okay, avoid negative environments. It's very difficult, but please do it. Okay, sometimes even on my social media page, I essentially snooze some people. Sometimes when I see something I don't like, I just get rid of this and I just move. Okay, when you do that, you're able to focus on what will build you up. All right. Now the last one is read your ultimate guide to making money online. Please read a book. Trust me, I'm in the online business space. What I've given you is the digestible, the most beginner friendly and the most user friendly part of the online business space that can get you from 0 to 100. Okay, so I believe you have enjoyed this video. Please read chapter 2 of the ebook where I explain all these things. Okay, if you're yet to get the ebook, please do well to buy the ebook. Okay, you can click on the link, whether in the description, the comment section, anywhere around this video, and get the ebook. Okay, I'll add it to the Profitable Online Business Mastery group, and I'll send all the other videos there. So this is one of the few videos that will come out to the public. The rest will all go to the group. Okay, so in the next video I'll be talking about how to identify scams and resolving misconceptions about online businesses. Okay, see you all.